Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. I know it's been a little bit of a while since doing this reading. Let's get a general collective reading. Actually, I feel called to burn a little sage. You could feel like things are heating up or getting hot. Of course, it is that kind of season and time. We have Saturn and Neptune now in Aries, so that could be something that's turning up the heat, right? That's when the sun is building during Aries season. Alrighty. Just gonna clear the energy. Collective energies, collective messages. Apology in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Collective messages. Something about your finances you could be considering or trying to alchemize or transform. You could be trying to gain clarity on that, especially during like the Gemini new moon tonight at about 8 p.m. Yeah, there could be something about like a talk of purging something, releasing something. Collective. Could be reflecting a lot on the past as well. This could be about love and like your purpose in life, or somebody could be also watching you. You might be able to like feel the watching eyes energy. Could be a Scorpio or a Cancer, Capricorn. You might be trying to evaluate something for stability, and maybe this could be like something in the future. You could be having epiphanies regarding this as well, or like eureka moments, understandings. Yeah, there could be something about like making sure you don't end up under anyone's thumb. You could be seeing through something as well. Let's continue. Collective. We have billionaire. Yeah, this could be about like travel or expanding in some way. Let's grab you an oracle for the collective. Milk and butter in the reverse. So there could be something about manifesting like an increased sense of abundance or something like that. You could be like contemplating ending something or creating something as well. Like this could be both part of the same process. Let's grab some extra messages. Collective. This could be about manifestation or your words or communication in some sense. Confidence in your magic, compassion in the reverse. This could be about inspirations. There could be something about like working something out or reflecting on relationships that didn't work out in order to work out or to contemplate them. Yeah, the power of community, gathering around. You can also sense that there's like a lot of spiritual energy right now, especially with Jupiter making a lot of powerful transits or aspects to the Gemini moon. Revelation, yeah. Repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Interesting. And forgiveness. Yeah, okay. And you could and through this you find direction. It's like patching or mending something up, even just internally, helps you to move out of stagnation or ways that you might have been holding yourself back, or connecting with like a larger web or grid could be important here as well. Yeah, interesting. You could be breaking out of like some kind of like group mind, which allows you to have like a possibility for union as you complete something. You are between worlds right now as well, and this is helping you to see more clearly, especially if you are in any kind of sense of denial. You could be transmuting a lot of this, realizing it's not personal. Maybe you're understanding transits or aspects of your birth chart. Yeah, connectivity and teachability. Interesting. Grace and generosity, bold step forward. New beginnings. Wow, on the top of the deck, that is potent. Yeah. I think you're really beginning to like understand yourself a lot better as well. There could be something about initiating something as well. But let's see for the collective energies. Ship, yeah, you could be like a ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you, and that's right on top of manifestation, right? If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. So, I mean, we did say it's a Gemini moon. This is a very Gemini card with the number 3 there. Scorpio energy is also relevant here. So there could be something extremely transformative, especially with Pluto making such powerful aspects as well during this new moon. I mean, there's a lot of new cycles beginning right now, right? So you could be packing your stuff up or going on a trip as well. There could be something quick moving or like catching the wind in your sails could be also part of this as well. Yeah, you could be becoming very cunning, and this could be regarding your money, or you could be making like money moves. Yeah, there could be a new beginning in that, and you could be moving away from somebody that was quite like toxic or snake-like around you. You could be confronting something, and this allows you to have the strength and boldness to actually be happy. So we're going to keep pulling some extra last messages, maybe some tarot. Let's see. Let's grab a general spread for the collective. Collective energies. Yeah, there's something about your ultimate stability, happiness, like complete wealth and stability and your options. You could be considering options. There could be something about realizing you don't want to leave something. Maybe you thought you wanted to leave something behind, but now you're like reconsidering. Yeah, you could be manifesting or really like focusing. You could be taking some time out to do this, especially tonight could be a really great time. You can see she's kind of like almost like calling up to the moon. So you could be studying something or manifesting using journals or words. Could be extremely potent for the new moon tonight in Gemini, which rules words and communication, and the Magician card, right? So there could be something about a new beginning here with the Initiate of Wands as well. This could be something like an idea or realization as well. You could be seeing something clearer as well, and maybe this is allowing you to like not have compassion for something. This could have been somebody you were involved with. Sorry, I just realized there was something in my hand. Something, somebody you were involved with sexually, maybe even, or something that was kind of very like, yeah. This allows you to have fast forward movement. Maybe you're realizing something about money as well, or somebody's financial status, and this could be allowing you to detach or like reject something and focus on your career and your ultimate wealth and success. Very interesting. Judgment. Yeah. Sagittarius energy here. Stability tower reversed. And there's something about like caring for your emotional well-being with the Nine of Cups here as well. Yeah, it's like you're ultimately putting your own happiness first, which allows you to make a solid decision, which is also what Gemini rules, the Lover's card, right? That solid decision that needs to be made. You could be rejecting change in some way as well, or deciding not to go down a certain path or route. Um, But we're going to continue this reading. I feel like you could be hermiting as well at this time, or spending some time alone, or somebody here could, especially if they're contemplating like a home or a family or a move or real estate or something like that. Whether this is going to be equal give and take, whether it's going to be like beneficial financially or something like that. Collect. Oh, I realized you can't even see much of the reading. Just there we go. Collective messages for the collective. Wow, really went spinning right there. I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen. So this could be balancing to, Gemini is the twins, right? So this could be also like knowing when to listen to your spirits or messages around you, but also knowing when to like initiate communication or who to connect with or contact, who to making contact with. Maybe this is something about networking or socializing or getting word out or marketing, media. I hear and speak the truth. I am worthy of love. Interesting. Could be an Aquarius energy here. There could be something extremely transformational or rebellious about your relationships right now. You could be involved with an Aquarius. I allow my creativity to flow through me freely. I give myself permission to be my authentic self. Interesting. Yeah. There's something about like breaking away from something or not being scared to break away or do something innovative almost. So vibe that I'm getting. Let's get a white light for the collective advice for the collective. Oh my god, that went flying. Yeah, a lot of sparky energy, especially like Uranus rules electricity. We had the moon, I think, I don't know, something was making a really strong aspect to Uranus this morning, and then the moon moved into Gemini, another air sign kind of energy, right? So a lot of air, a lot of thoughts, electricity. We have karma of Kutuhala, so let's go ahead and see that. All right, 43. This could be about your relationships as well. Maybe your home, real estate, communication regarding that. Maybe you're like discussing ideas or something about real estate or a home or communicating about that. This could be just about discussing your emotions as well. Let's see. Your secret soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart. So there is something here about like a new beginning, like a new idea, new inspiration, new light, new fire. And do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. So really just, if you have an idea, go for it at this time. That could be really great. Like put the steps together, do it. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. So maybe don't force anything in the wrong time. That could also be important as well. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. So in each and every moment, right? Taking that breath or taking some time out to make a cup of tea. Know that no matter what appears to be, you will prevail and you will arise. Kutuhala is Sanskrit term that relates to that which excites wonder. Very interesting, because Gemini can rule curiosity. Even if it doesn't seem like it will lead us anywhere practical, following our bliss allows for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. So maybe you're like questioning whether like a new idea is actually practical or worth it in the end, or if it's like just like a silly kind of childish. Because Gemini can also rule the child or children, or not really children, but like that kind of that willingness to be open, like a kid when they're learning, right? So following our bliss can allow for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. We often pursue what is sensible and secure, yet what could be more appropriate or divinely and delightfully inappropriate than pursuing a path so intoxicating, so fascinating, so utterly mesmerizing to the spirit that no matter what challenges arise, you feel so much love and commitment and passion you will not turn away. So there could be something that you're like sparking your energy towards and focusing on, and that's really powerful because obviously manifestation, the magician, is associated with Gemini thoughts, words, ideas, and then that power combined with it with all the fire energy that's supporting the new moon can really spark those ideas and make the emotion to manifest them into our reality, which everything is frequency, right? That is the stuff of potential greatness. We might call it being led by our hearts. Kudahala is permission to do just that. So embody the envision of whatever idea. Tonight could be a great time for like vision, crystal grids, whatever manifestation technique you use. The shadow side or unconscious pursuit of Kudahala is seen when we. Sorry, I thought there was a fire. That's interesting. Maybe there's something like you could see like maybe you're around a bonfire, or there's something about like flames or something like that. Um, The shadow side, or unconscious pursuit of Kutuhala, is seen when we chase our bliss in such a way that nothing genuine ever gets a chance to mature. We might be lured by greener grass and chase after every new possibility like a butterfly flitting from place to place. So there could be something about grounding this down with Saturn also in Aries, right? Making a sextile to the new moon in Gemini that you need to consider if this is something long term, right? This doesn't involve the heart, but rather the restless mind, which acts from fear and avoidance rather than using passionate devotion as its foundation. So I think that's kind of the downside of Gemini energy is the ones that I've met who have had Gemini moons. Sometimes they can always be on the run because it literally rules driving or movement, quick movement, and not really grounding it towards anything fruitful. So it just spreads their energy kind of. The commitment that emerges out of true Kudahala is not about clipping one's wings, but about growing them and learning how to skill fly fully. So you need that balance. Without commitment, one takes a leap, tries to fly, fails, and rather than going through the process again and again until there is an understanding that leads to mastery, one tries to ride a bike or surf, dance, teach, heal, or innumerable other things, never giving any chance to settle and evolve. So there could be a need to like really not look for like quick fixes. There is inherent wisdom in Kudahala. Let yourself be truly excited and inspired. Allow yourself to stumble, to not know, to become the holy mess that precedes the sacred rebirth. So this could be a time to really consider and brainstorm different ideas, though, to consider which one is the right path for you. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you will have the capacity to stay the course even through difficulties and allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign that a path isn't right for you, and thus drag you away in search of a substitute paradise. Interesting. Substitute paradise. Um, some could be related to Scorpio energy or like trauma responses, Taurus energy, Leo energy. Um, the Oracle of Karma of Kudahala can relate to those times when you are just discovering the path, feeling inexplicably fascinated by something and encouraged to explore just what the true nature of the fascination is. So maybe like the root of the passion or the root of whatever this is, why you're being drawn towards something. Then the karma of wonder is guiding us to fulfill deepest longings of our soul and attain spiritual freedom in the process. We often think of karma as negative, but positive karma is our connection to guiding grace, the soul's delight that empowers us to live with joy and rapture. We can cultivate positive karma in the way we live our life from the heart. With forgiveness, a sense of worth, and gentleness in our hearts, this oracle guides you towards spiritual empowerment, your ability even today to create something positive, gracious, and loving. This oracle guides you towards spiritual empowerment, your ability even today to create something positive, gracious, and loving. So maybe taking control of your manifestations, what ways of being and which practices would enhance your ability to be a generator of positive karma in this lifetime. Small steps can lead to great accomplishments when we stick to a path. Be patient in your passion and you will go far. So there could be something about feeling impatient, right? This oracle encourages you, because I mean, Saturn and Neptune are beginning like new 30-year cycles. This is not instant energy, right? So, and then we also have Pluto that just entered Aquarius, starting a new 20-year cycle, right? So this oracle encourages you to recognize that in its own inimitable way, spirit is practical. It just tends to go via the deliriously rapturous, astonishing, and deeply healing routes. Interesting. Deliriously rapturous. Trust what you love and let your heart lead you. You and your life shall become luminous, sanctified in the grace and alchemical transformation. We did see something about alchemy and transformation. So there could be something about truly what makes you feel safe or secure. An unexpected and miraculous arising is at hand. This could be surprising to you as well. It could also feel fast. You could be leaving something behind or expanding in some quick way as well. This could be regarding work or like give and take dynamics or equal reciprocity with somebody maybe. Um, Very interesting energy. I don't want to end it there. I'm going to pull some extra juicy messages for. Oh, instantly one was out. We have they feel guilty. I think it came out in the reverse. This could be somebody from the past. This could be somebody who's falling away from your life or that you're leaving behind. Anything else for the collective? I almost wanted to say Gemini, which is weird. Collective. Maybe I've just been saying too much Gemini collective messages. We have Stephen King in the reverse. Maybe something is going to happen to Stephen King. I don't like to, say that, but connect with someone who loves you for you and not what you have to offer. So is the love genuine or is it convenience or what? Don't be around extremely insecure people. I think it was in the reverse, so maybe even extremely egoic people. Growth only happens with obstacles. So maybe you're learning a lot through whatever you're going through, right? That sacred rebirth, that messy rebirth. Self-confidence and determination could be what you're building through this as well. And self-confidence, especially with Aries, so much energy in Aries, that can be all about confidence or being a leader or being assertive, conquering, going to war, being in peace and exuding peace, causing reality to transform to peace. So that's interesting. So staying secure in your own kind of foundation could also be important. Very interesting energies, collective messages. We have lifestyle changes. You could be making like huge overarching changes in multiple areas of your life just because so many planets are changing signs in June, July, and August and wants to be you. Interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe somebody likes how authentic you are as well. Anything else for the collective? Or likes how authentic somebody is or how like grounded in themselves they are. Wants to mess with your investments. I think it was in the reverse. Maybe somebody wants to like invest with you. You're not their savior. They have to do the change. So you can't force anyone to do changes. It's important that you detach and kind of allow anybody to make their own changes as well. Don't do somebody else's homework for them kind of vibe. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.